It's been a long road to get to this point, but I think throughout this process, we've addressed a lot of the issues that both the public, this council, and previous and current planning committees have had with the underpass, especially from the rear of the building. They've addressed pedestrian accessibility, lighting, and many other issues that have been brought up over the last 3 years. So I'm very happy to where we are right now with it, and that's it.
Any discussion? Mr. Kimmel.
Yeah, I agree with Mr. Kites. This has been a long road, and I was pleased at the last planning committee meeting when we had discussions with the Cecil Group and the collaboration between the architects for GGP and the Cecil Group seems to have been very, very fruitful. And what we have in front of us, interestingly enough, everyone says is a lot better than what we thought we were going to have. And so I'm very pleased with that. And I think we learned a little bit of a lesson regarding let's bring in the architects and the engineers and let them meet face to face and start working things out a lot earlier on. And perhaps we can cut down on these extensive timelines we had for our redevelopment projects. But I'm very excited about this. I'm glad we're finally getting this by us. We're moving past some of the conditions that the council established. I believe it was late last October, right before the election. And this is a good day for the city. I hope this passes.
Thank you. Mr. Hempstead.
All right, thank you. This is far better than what we were presented back last year, September, October, by a long shot. That said, everybody knows that was on the previous council. I have no love for this tunnel, even though it's been sizably cut back, but that's...
Underpass.
The underpass.
Hey, if that's not understood, I'm going to make sure it's understood. But the improvements they made, the only, I would say, and I said the other night, the only part I'm disappointed and hope there's still opportunities moving forward that they didn't use some Imagineering, i.e. Disney-type things to work more on the ceiling, because basically, even though I know there's different levels, it's a white on white on white, and maybe I thought there was an opportunity to really make that tunnel kind of blend in with an environment as a whole, holistic, and hopefully in the future they can still work on that a little. With today's equipment, LEDs, lightings, and that, I think there's more opportunities to certainly give that a more flavor of the sounds of Norwalk. I think there's opportunities, but I'll be supporting this. But I appreciate it's. You know what, Mr. Kimmel, you did mention trying to move things more quickly. If those meetings had happened with the architect somewhere last May, we probably would have been through this a little bit sooner. But I appreciate the efforts made. All right, thank you.
Further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? So carried. Thank you. Mr. Kites.
Number 2, approve GGP's public realm plan for the Sono collection project. And I'll just reiterate a little bit. They've gone above and beyond, I believe, GGP. They've been in a lot of concessions. They've added a lot to this project. They've actually incorporated a lot of the public realm from outside to inside, which, of course, with our seasonal weather is, I believe, far better. Rooftop garden, they did that on their own. We didn't ask them for that, which is great. So I'm very pleased. And I like to say this: we've heard a lot of wild ideas of what we do with public space, and I think GGP, and I want to thank the Cecil Group as well. You know, they've worked great with the design team there with GGP, and they've come up with some great ideas. So I'm very pleased with the end result.
Mr. Kites moves the item. Further discussion? Mr. Kimmel.
Yeah, on this one, I have to say, one part of what Mr. Kites said, I kind of disagree with. I think on this one, GGP owes us. I think the public realm that now exists is really going to be good for business, really good for business, probably better than the public realm that existed initially in some of the renderings. So this was excellent, not only for the city, for the folks who go there, but it's going to be help the bottom line for GGP. I'm sure of it. It's really beautiful what you all came up with. It's really good.
When you say they owe us more money?
Of course, yes. Or a debt of gratitude, perhaps some free this and some
Bob Barron's hair just stood on end. He thought he heard more money coming in. Further discussion?
I just
Mr.
want to say
Sarasis.
it's probably the biggest opponent to the mall. I'm voting yes to the previous item and this item because of the changes that were made and the huge difference that was already noted here by the people who already spoke. So I just wanted that on record, that the biggest opponent to the mall is okay with these two items and the proposed changes.
Further discussion, Mr. Sims.
Yes, just to kind of echo what everyone else stated already, you know, I was on the council when this first came about, and as well as Rick and Doug and a few other folks that are here. But I tell you, you know, it has come a long way, and it's just I'm just excited, just you know, not only because it's in the district that Faye and I represent, but you know, just to actually have something really great coming into Norwalk. We haven't had this buzz or this feel in quite some time, and I think that this is going to kind of put Norwalk on the map. And I have to commend all my colleagues here for supporting this and making sure that, you know, we got the best bang for our buck here. So, and also we want to also thank GGP as well.
Thank you. Any further discussion? I would just like to commend GGP. This is no doubt the biggest project ever to come down the road for Norwalk, and your public outreach was second to none. You really went out into the community, you got feedback, and you made it a community project as opposed to coming in as a developer and just saying, here's what we're going to do. Also, the public realm, the additions, they're amazing. They're going to make this not only a shopping experience, it's going to be an experience that people can walk through. I don't know of any project anywhere that I've seen with public realm areas that'll be this interesting, this attracting to people, getting people to come into the mall. So again, well done. Thank you. Seeing no further discussion, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? So carries. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Mr. Kites.
I never want to see you guys again. I'm just kidding.